Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? I am in my beautiful Toyota Corolla, and it's that time of year once again. It's time for me to announce my 2022 park plans. And I know last year most of the plans were a success, except for Dino's Wonder Wheel, obviously. I found out I couldn't try to make it there for some reason, but yeah, so that plan didn't work. But this year is the year I'm hoping all of my plans will work. So let's just get started of what some of those plans are. So Dorney Park and Hershey Park are on the obvious parks list. Those are my two home parks, and Hershey just became our home park last year, and I'm so excited to make more trips there this year. And let's hope Hershey's opening day this year is better than Hershey's opening day last year to make up for a lot of rides being closed due to the cold weather and stuff. And yeah, so and on the obvious parks list is Knoebels too, because we figured out we could start going there like a few times a year now. And on the obvious list is Great Adventure too. Of course, we'll make one or two visits there this year. Even if we don't end up getting a season pass, we considered the possibility of getting season passes to Great Adventure, but I don't know if that'll be happening this year or not. So, but I am considering it though, and even if we don't, we'll make like one or two visits to Great Adventure this year. And yeah, and I want to make it to Holiday in the Park at Great Adventure too. We weren't able to go last year because of things, but I hope to go this year, and I want to. And yeah, so now let's get into the other park plans for 2022. So starting off, we have a park that's coming up next Saturday, and that is, remember after EB and I went to Nickelodeon Universe when I promised you guys I'd do content from Dreamworks Water Park? Well, that is finally gonna be happening on January 15th. EB and I will finally be going to Dreamworks Water Park, and I am so excited for this. I'm so excited to get on Thriller-Gascar and Toothless's Trickling Torpedo, and my most anticipated slide there is Shrek's Sinkhole Slammer. That slide looks absolutely crazy, and Dragon and Donkey's Flight looks pretty cool, and Dragon Racers, and I'm excited to get on that Mat Racer Dragon Racers. And yes, but sadly I can't ride the Bull Body Slide because I can't swim in water that's like 7 feet deep, unfortunately. But nevertheless, I'm still excited to finally get to Dreamworks. This is gonna be exciting, guys. And a month after that, in February, EB and I were talking sometime that month to go back to Nickelodeon Universe because I love TMNT Shellraiser too much, and plus Nickelodeon Universe is just a good park in Jersey to visit. And yeah, so now let's move on to spring break, and this is a possibility, guys. So now let's talk about this possibility. So I just proposed to my parents on New Year's Day at midnight a family trip to SeaWorld Orlando and Icon Park, and my parents haven't discussed this yet. They're just considering it as of right now, but I'll get an answer soon. Don't worry about that. But it looks like I might be getting to SeaWorld Orlando and Icon Park this spring break. They're just considering it. They haven't talked about it yet. They don't know if we'll be going, but I really want it to happen because I'm excited that I might be going, because I've always wanted to go to SeaWorld Orlando, and Mako's my most anticipated coaster there. And if this trip gets approved, you might see me at the end of the night at SeaWorld Orlando lapping Mako 15 times in my bare feet. That'll be absolutely lit if it happens. And yeah, so after the hopeful trip to SeaWorld Orlando and Icon Park, let me just talk about Icon Park first. So, it has always been my dream since this ride opened to Earth on the world's newest, tallest drop tower, the Orlando Freefall. And the highest I've been barefoot on a ride is 415 feet with Zoom and Jaro at Six Flags Great Adventure, but I will beat that record at Icon Park if I go, and which is really part of why I want to go to Icon Park. And plus, I just really want to get on the Orlando Starflyer, the Orlando Freefall, and the Orlando Slingshot. And because you can go earthing on all three of those rides, which is absolutely lit. And yeah, I'd break some new records if I go to Icon Park. And yeah, so after the hopeful trip to SeaWorld Orlando and Icon Park, other than the obvious parks I just talked about, well, in June, Evie and I were talking about going. Evie and I were talking about going to Waldemere sometime this year, and in June, July, or August, either one of those months, I could finally see that happening. I really want to get on Ravine Flyer too, and I just want to get on. I just want to go to Waldemere in general. It seems like a really cute park, and yeah, so Evie and I were also talking about really wanting to go to Kennywood at one point this year, and in summer, I think I finally see that happening too. And also, Evie and I were talking about going to the boardwalk parks in New Jersey this year, and that would be awesome because I just want to get back to Playland's Castaway Cove. The last time I was there in 2018 was in 2018, and that was a memorial time of me singing Table of Plenty on Double Shot. And yeah, and plus, I just really want to go to Casino Pier, okay? They have a skyscraper type ride, which is what I've always wanted to freaking get on. And plus, they have like Hydrus and all those other creds, so I really want to get on those creds. And plus, I really want to go to Maury's Piers because because that boardwalk park seems so cool. And yeah, so other than that, for Halloween, maybe I might want to go to Nickelodeon Universe. I really wanted to do that last year when I first found out about Nickelodeon Universe's Halloween event, Nickelodeon Universe, but it really didn't work out because I did not see any opportunities to get there. And plus, it was like last minute after we were coming back from Fright Fest when I first found out that Nickelodeon Universe does Nickelodeon Booniverse, and so I really want to hope to get to Nickelodeon Booniverse this year because Nickelodeon Booniverse seems like a really cool Halloween event. It's like Knoebels' in a way, and that's why I really want to get to it to see how it is during Nickelodeon Booniverse. I know they decorate the trains of Nickelodeon Slime Streak, but I really want to see what else they do for Nickelodeon Booniverse, so that's why I want to go to that Halloween event. And for Christmas, obviously, I just told you I really want to get to Holiday in the Park. And I guarantee you we'll find some time to go to Holiday in the Park at Six Flags Great Adventure. We wanted to go last year, but it didn't work out for reasons. And so this year, I finally want to go to Holiday in the Park at Six Flags Great Adventure. And yeah, so that is what I'm thinking for 2022 in terms of parks. And yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video. And by the way, if you're going to be at any of those parks when I'm thinking of going down there, just shoot me a message and I'll get back to you about the dates where I'm going there and stuff. And yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have coffee mugs, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next